like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Teen Mom Season 1, Episode 24. Yes, it's late. These episodes, I'm not doing last week's episode. I missed it. I told y'all it's not giving me what I need or whatever, but I'm going to do 24 and 25. Two separate videos because I could not get all that in together. Okay, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole Jaybird. Hello to all my Jaybirds. I know I love you all. Do not forget to like, comment, and share this video, and to always hit that notification bell because it does what? Let you know when I have new content up. Okay, I will be live on my YouTube today because y'all will see this later because it's 1 o'clock in the morning, so it's Friday. So I'll be on YouTube live tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please be there. Get your questions together. Y'all know as long as y'all have questions, we will do the live. Once the questions are done, the live is over. Yeah, so let's just get started on this. We're going to start with Brianna, and I'm being real fancy. Because there's Brianna. Okay, so, because some of y'all say y'all don't watch the show, so y'all probably like, what do they even look like? That is Brianna. So, Brianna's sister is in town. And, they're, of course, just happy to be hanging out. Brianna brings up how it's just so hard for her working all the time, being a mom, not having no off time or whatever, trying to have a social life, trying to have a relationship life or whatever. And it's just all so much, so hard, okay? But I'm like, that's life of a parent, okay? That is the life of an adult. You're a whole adult, girl. Get used to it. So, she says how she thinks she wants to break up with Robert, mainly because it's so stressful being with him, trying to have this long distance relationship, and he wants her to, call him, talk to him, whatever, and she's like, I just don't have the time, and it's just too much. And it's just like, the sister said, like, well, you can't force yourself to be with somebody. You can't force yourself to be with him just because, you kind of don't want to break up with him, but you should not be with him. And I said, well, the sister's smart. Okay, she's smart. You was smart, you was important, and you was kind, or something like that. Anyway, we do see how, she like, what, you right or whatever, I think I need to do some things, but I'm not really sure. So we see, she video chats Robert. So she video chats Robert like, hey, what's up or whatever. And she basically called him to break up with him. So at first she's like, what? Hey, what's up? Da, 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 da. So what do you want? And she asked it as if she was asking, like, well, what do you want us to be? Like, what do you think? What do you want from me or whatever? And he's like, I just want to talk to you more. I want you to, call me a little bit more. If on your days off, you can call me or I can video chat you so I can see you and that baby. And as y'all know, Robert is her newer boyfriend and she's not the baby's father, but he wants to be involved in her life and the baby's life. And she like, oh, really? He like, yeah, because I call you all the time and you never answer your phone, like, and you don't call me back. And, she said, you're right. So what do you think? And she was saying to, and Rob, he's slow, if you ask me. He not paying attention to stuff. Like, most men are slow. They don't pay no damn attention. But she's saying is, I'm showing you I don't want to deal with you, but you just keep, like, persistently, wanting to talk to me or whatever. And then he like, so what are we doing? What are we doing? And she like, I'm saying, well, I want to break up with you. I don't think we should be. My feelings have changed. I tried a lot, but it's just not working. You know what I'm saying? You're a great guy or whatever, but you're not my guy, and my feelings are just not there anymore. But she knew that when that man was going back to town and she ain't want to tell him. That's why she sent his ass back. She got tired of his ass. But she could have broke up with him before he went back to Wisconsin. But, she's childish. So he like, well, dang, that ain't what I want. Well, I can't force you to be with me or whatever. Like, I love you to death, but I wish you the best. But, this ain't what I want. Um, basically he want her and she don't want him, so she got all the power. And then he like, well, all right, I guess, you know what I'm saying, have a good life, bye. And that was really it. That was really it. You know what I'm saying? We do see her sister going and hanging out, going skating or whatever, and her, just having some fun, some time away from the baby or whatever. I'm like, well, who watching the baby? Probably her grandparents. She do how she missed having friends because she just kind of had friends and hanging out before, and now she has none of that because you have a whole new baby. You have to work to make money, and you move to a whole new state. So I mean, what do you expect? And I'm like, she's like, oh, it's just so hard having a child. It's so lonely when you don't, you can't go hang out and have fun and have friends. Girl, again, welcome to motherhood, especially single motherhood where you've moved to a whole new state. You bitching them on about something that everybody knows is true. Having kids ain't easy. That's why people say don't have kids when you're too young. Because you lose your whole childhood. So girl, you doing okay. Fix it, Jesus. So that was all with her in this episode. Next we have Jade and Sean. They still a couple, basically. I don't know why I'm so thirsty. They're still a couple. This picture's funny. Anyway, they're still a couple because he basically got his ID. Jade kept saying, I need you. Oh, I moved my own picture around. Jade kept saying, I need you to get your life together. I need you to get your ID so you can go to treatment and we can whatever. So he did that. He got his whole ID now and he's about to go to treatment. You know what I'm saying? She like, I just want you to stick with it, get better, fix your demons, fix your issues and all that stuff. Fix it, fix it, fix it. I just want you to fix it so we can be good or whatever. And then, and I want you to stick to it. Stick to this program, to these, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he like, would you ever think you can trust me again? And she was like, well, I want to, but I don't know. It just really depends on the work you put in to changing yourself or whatever. And she like, I hope, you know what I'm saying, that you can show me I can trust you. And I'm like, okay. So we do also see that Jade is the one paying for his treatment. So he, they ride in there and she's like, I need you to pay me back, or the money I'm paying for you to be going to treatment or whatever. And I was like, oh, are you sure? And then we see her give him her credit card to go in here and pay for all this stuff. And they kiss and she told him that she loves him. I'm like, look, you can't, why you're asking, look, when she kissed him and told him she loved him and gave him her credit card to pay for him to go to drug treatment center, I said, Sean ain't had a job since episode 3 of last season. Okay, Sean, and we barely really seen him work. So my thing is, why you letting a man who don't have no money borrow money? Like, he don't have no way to pay it back. He doesn't. Like, girl. He does come back or whatever, gives her card back because she's the sugar mama, and gives her like a breakdown of how much stuff costs. Like the whole thing cost, it was like $100 some, like a one-time fee for that, and then there was some other kind of fee for something, and then each time he has to pay $17. I'm like, so he got to get an allowance, like, and so she has to go to the bank to give him $17, or give him her card to give him $17. You know how hard it is to have $17 a lot. Look, I've had the same $45 in my wallet because I just don't feel like wanting to, one, spend it anywhere, or two, take it to the damn bank. But no one ever has $17. But he said he like it, how he go into counseling. He gets like a counselor, all this stuff, and he likes it so far. I'm like, all you did was go and do the paperwork. But now they back in love, kissing and hugging and kissing. I say, girl, you ain't gonna ever learn your lesson. You just ain't gonna ever learn your lesson. Next we have dun 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 dun. I don't know why I sang that song. Anyway, Lexi and Kyler. I feel like these pictures I put up is so petty. But that's how they always is. On the couch looking at each other. Just not doing much of nothing with each other. We see Lexi gets a call from a friend who wants her to come visit, like for the weekend or whatever. Like a little, come on, girl, let's come out and hang out. Lexi then say, "Oh, okay, I'll check with Kyler." I said, "Is he your daddy? Why you gotta check with Kyler? What he gotta do with it? You can't go on your own? Okay." Mm-hmm. Mm. Friend says, you know what I'm saying, I don't live on campus anymore, so I have an apartment, so if he wants to come, he can come too, okay, because I have a whole apartment. I said, I guess he coming because she got to ask me permission. You know, we do see her talking to her mom, saying how she's going to probably go up there to visit her friend or whatever. And, you know, the mom then say, well, you know what, if you want, you know, like, is you and Tobias going with her son? She's like, no, like, me, Tobias, and probably Kyler. So mom said, you know what, how about I'll watch Tobias, you can go by yourself, Kyler does not have to go, and then you can have like a girls' weekend, like, and just have fun and not have to worry about anything. Oh, well, no, I don't, you know, it's not your responsibility to watch him, and I don't want to have to force you to do it, and I'm just going to figure it out myself or whatever. It's fine. And I'm like, but your mama asked. Like, your mama, her mom be offering to watch the baby, and she'd be like, well, it ain't your job. I think your mama full-heartedly know this, but she see that you doing really, really good, so she's trying to help you get a break. Like, you don't, it's, girl, I don't know. She's crazy. Your mama offer, girl. When your mom offers, that's the time to say, yes, sometime. Like, it's okay for the grandma to watch the kid if the grandma's offering to give you like a little break, a little weekend getaway away from your baby because you haven't had one since the baby been born. But you know, she wants to be a mother, so let her be a mother. We do see her and Kyler go together, and Kyler says he's gonna watch the baby while her and the friend like go out for a night on the town or whatever. I think if you say so. So they get to the girl's house, and the girl got like a little apartment or whatever, her and her boyfriend, and you know, it's off campus. And the girl, she asked, well, how is it like, you know, on your own? The friends are like, you know, well, it's tough paying bills, whatever. Like, the rent is really expensive, you know, so sometimes it's tough. She said, but we made it work because we took out some student loans to pay our rent. I said, I didn't go to college. Like, I didn't go to regular college or whatever. So I don't know if that's normal for kids to take out student loans to pay rent. Because I'm like, you taking out student loans to pay rent, but don't you got to pay that money back? I think that's working backwards. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? They do also bring up how, you know, being away from their family is different, how they thought it would be amazing and they would just be gone, gone, gone or whatever. And, you know, it was more of a thing to like, we talk to our parents every day, and they both say how both of their moms is going to move closer to them anyway. Kyler is sitting there like, oh, what? That's dumb. Who wants their parents around? That's just stupid. You the only outcast sitting there, Undertaker ass person, looking like it's just oh so horrible if a person's family lives close to them. I'm like, you so dumb. Like, your son gonna feel like that. Your son's gonna one day feel like, I don't want to be around daddy. Cause daddy an asshole. He is, I don't want, mama, let's go. I want to go to my house. I don't want to be around him. Because Kyler is difficult. He just difficult. Okay? We do see her and the friend hanging out by themselves. And the friend is saying how, you know, well, no. No, the friend is saying how she does have freedom being away at college. But it's also, you know what I'm saying, trying or whatever. So, Lexi brings up for her, it's difficult for her because she feels like she isn't grown up, okay? Basically because she still lives at home. She's like, you know what I'm saying? You know, while I'm at home living with my mom, it's easy because like the rent is free or whatever. I had to get a job because I had to get a car because my other car messed up and I need a car because of a baby. So all that's hard. She's like, I feel like I would be like more of an adult if I didn't live at home with my parents, but I do because I can't afford to do anything else. When she said that she got a job just to pay that damn car note, I was like, I mean, it makes sense because that's the part of being an adult. But I feel like, so if you, I feel like if she did need a new car, would she not have gotten a job? And then if she didn't get a job, who would pay for the baby? I was so confused. Girl, bye. You know, but she's like, I don't want to leave home yet because, you know, it's free rent there and it's just a little bit easier living there, even though I don't feel like an adult when I'm there. And, you know, she says, I feel like, you know, my son is living in like the movie The Butterfly Effect. Every decision I make will affect his future. And I said, that's true. The Butterfly Effect was really good, but it was an action culture to where he had the ability to go back in the past to change things, which would then change his future. But everything he did in the past either basically fucked up stuff more than it should have. So she feels like I have to make all these decisions, and these decisions could make or break my son and his future. So I'm basically shaping his future now. Well, the father you pick, is not shaping up to be good. Anyway, next we have Ashley and Bar. That's always how she should look at him, because Bar always full of shit sometimes. So I wrote a lot of stuff, but I don't think this much stuff happened. You know, she keeps saying how she wants Bar to understand the wrong he did or whatever. But at the same time, she's like, but I don't want to have to deal with going to court and restraining orders and all that bullcrap. She's like, she figured because the state is going to already press charges based on some domestic violence stuff, of him putting his hands on her, she's like, he going to have to suffer some kind of consequences based on that. I don't have to make it no worse by trying to press extra charges or trying to get a restraining order going back and forth to court for that stuff. I can leave it alone and let him deal with what he has to deal with. But she also brings up she does not want to prevent him from being in their daughter's life. She does not want to prevent him from being a father. I'm like, but Ashley Boo, you not going to prevent that man from being a father. He prevent himself from being a father by the dumb shit he doing. You not doing it to help making the situation worse by not letting him be held accountable for it. Okay? And sometimes by doing that, it can be by restraining order. So her mom asked her, like, what's your plan? Okay, what do you plan to do? What's going on? What you gonna do? And then, she says how... Wait, what? No, she was talking to her mom. I'm like, I got confused. She was talking to her mom or whatever, and then the mom, because again, Ashley said the whole thing like she wants him to be held accountable, but again, she don't want to go to court. The mom like, look, I'm an old cougar. Okay, I'm an old cougar. So I already know how a man would talk his way back into your life step by step. It'll start from him being able to get you on the phone, then see you in person, then come spend the night or come see me, and then come see me turn spend the night. So the night turns to, let me sleep on the couch. And then that turns into to move back in. Step by step by step. He going to try to get back your good graces if you let him. Okay? Because she's an old... And that's very, 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 very much so true. And so, she do say, like, I know we do not need to be in any kind of relationship right now. I understand that we do not need to be together. But I also want him to be able to see his daughter. She kept saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? She bring in that she's going to move back in with her mama. So she's cleaning out her old apartment. And it was nasty because she said it was some kind of fire, something that caught fire in the oven. And Bar threw flour and water in the oven. And so now the oven has a whole paste at the bottom. I'm like, he made paste. He made glue. Like, flour and water, that's like elementary school as that makes paste. Like, no one mixes flour and water in the oven. It's something on fire. You don't throw flour and water on it in the oven. And if you don't leave it, it looked like cake batter was in the bottom of their oven. They gonna lose their whole security deposit. Anyway, she brings up how she know Bar has deeper issues than her. And she know he has to face them things and deal with them things. And she completely gets that. So, I'm like, yes, she do. Anyway, we do see he calls her and have like a little chit chat to where they was also talking about the stove stuff, but who cares about that stuff? You know what I'm saying? They was just like a little chit chat. They wasn't really much or whatever. They wasn't beefing or whatever. And they said they're gonna talk later. It wasn't a big issue. Back at her mama's house, she was saying how it's weird being back in her mom's house because she moved out and now she back. But she said she's happy for her mom's support. I could not imagine having to move back home. When I left home, I was happy to be able to not have to move back just because I had a whole plan and I didn't leave until I was good and ready and good and prepared to no longer need the assistance of my parents. Ashley and them had to leave because Bar was beefing with her parents, and that's basically what it was. Oh, I hate when iTunes pop up and I plug my phone up. Anyway, So her mom was like, okay, I'm happy to have you here, Sims, but let's talk. Let's talk about the house rules. She's like, we have house rules now. And she said, yeah, it's like my main thing is no bar. Bar can't be here. I can't deal with that. So she's like, okay, I'm fine with that. She also asked Ashley, like, what's your plan of things to do? And Ashley, she's like, I just know I need to save some money to be able to move and get a new place or whatever. And so that's my main focus right now. And the mom's like, well, I'm just happy for you to have this whole do over. Like, that's the part that I think is the best, that you can redo things and what I'm saying, get your life back on track. They then talk about Bar and how they both see that, well, Ashley, moreover than her mama, was saying how she realized that maybe Bar did not understand how much it would take to be a family, how much things would change once they had a child, how much you have to be a grown ass adult man to be able to live on your own and pay bills on your own and take care of a family on your own and be a whole little man or whatever. And the mama like, everybody want to be a man, but everybody don't know what it takes to be one. I was like, church, okay. Her mom, Ashley's gonna make a couple more fuck ups. She gonna take him back a time or two more. It's gonna get difficult, and she gonna have to deal with a lot of bullshit. But what I'm saying, it's gonna be for her betterment later. If you ask me, it's gonna come. Last but not least, these two motherfuckers, Kayla and Stephan. That when I saw that picture, I said, "Oh, that's the picture, baby. Yes, that's the picture, baby." I said that's them. That is them in all ways, and forms. So Kayla has a new boo. It's a whole new. I should have pulled this picture up too, but I ain't got time. His name is Luke, and he's the same guy that she was talking to last season, and she kept saying they were just friends. So they more than just friends now. That's her new boo. Okay, that's Team New Boo. She brings up how they've been hitting things off more hitting things off more now recently, and she think now the time and it's better for them. Meaning, before I was still kind of sort of fucking with Stephan, erase there, boy. That boy right there. Wait, no, that boy right there. She was still messing with him. And I think that's the real reason she stopped messing with Luke. And she said now the timing is better because now she's done with Stephan. I think it is Stephan. And so, what I'm saying, she brings up how, because of the different issues, she's not moving out right now. So she's not going to move in with Devin. But they are still cool, But she brings up how, Stephan is still difficult. She brings up how he'll have days when they find, and then she'll have days where he'll ask to get the baby, and then she'll say, well, okay, what I'm saying, like, I'm working this day, this day, this day. If you which one of these days, can you get him and I'll bring him to you or whatever. And he gets mad saying she shouldn't be able to pick what days. I'm like, well, bitch, it's only 7 days in a week. If she picked 3 days, then you just say the other 3. Like, what do you want to do? It's just so stupid. Anyway, so she say he'll, it'll be dumb stuff like that. So she'll then say, well, okay, let's make a schedule. What kind of schedule do you want to make? And then he don't want to make a schedule. He wants to make it seem like she ain't helping him be in the kid life. When in hindsight, he's really putting up roadblocks. He'll, just for her to fall through or whatever, or can't get past because he's been difficult. But I digress. We also see that she said that she has not told him that she has a new boyfriend. However, Luke went and posted a picture of him and Kayla on his Snapchat, okay, with some kind of way Stephan seen, okay, which then pissed Stephan off, okay. My thing is, see, that's why I don't do Snapchat. I don't got time for all that bullshit. And I also feel like, why does her baby daddy even know this dude Snapchat? Like, Snapchat not easy. Snapchat not like Facebook or Instagram or even Twitter, where you can kind of easily find somebody's page and follow them and see stuff. Like, on Snapchat, you have to have the whole code name on Snapchat. You have to, like, it's weird as hell. Okay, this is weird as hell. But I think maybe because it's a change, and maybe like if you know somebody, I don't know, because I don't do Snapchat no more. Anyway, Stephan got pissed off and out seeing the girl, Kayla and Luke all hugged up on Snapchat. So the time when he found out Kayla and Luke was on the date, Stephan starts calling Kayla's phone, harassing her, and he then starts calling Luke's phone. And I'm like, well, how the fuck did he get Luke's number? How does people get the phone numbers of people's other people? Like, it ain't not there, man. I've dealt with more than one guy at once. Not slept with, just dealt with. I've been on dates with different, you know what I'm saying? I'm a serial dater, okay? It ain't not near two guys I've ever dealt with that had one another's numbers or even knew of each other enough to get the other one's number. Y'all, they don't even hang in the same circles. They don't. They almost don't even live in the same city or neighborhood. Okay, like even if they are in Detroit, it's on different parts of it's different. It's east and west. Okay, it's two different sides of the west side. It's two different. It's all separate. Okay, it's Inkster. It's Brightmo. It's west side. It's east side. It's all this different stuff. It's Ypsilanti. Okay, he live in different places. I can't do this. No, 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 no. So I'm like, how did Stephan even get Luke's number to call and do anything with him? But you know, who knows? So Kayla goes home because of all the bullshit. Kayla gets home and Stephan comes. Now, Devin was there watching the baby when Stephan came to the house. So Devin's telling the story. She's like, Kayla got home and like a few minutes later, here comes Stephan. Bang, 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 bang. It's like Stephan is banging, banging, banging on the door, trying to kick the door down, you know, spitting on the door. I'm gonna kill y'all. God, I'm so mad. Rah, 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 rah. Help me. Help me. I need some attention. All that bullshit, all that rigmarole or whatever. And then Luke, some kind of way, contacts Stephan. I think they said he called him. Again, I don't know why they even got each other's numbers, but it is what it is. And he says to Stephan, you at my girl house? All right, bruh. We on the way. Okay? We on the way. I don't know who we was. Okay? But he said we on the way, and then Stephan left. Stephan wasn't the problems. I don't think Stephan really won't beef with dudes. I think Stephan is okay beefing with Kayla because she's a girl. Okay? She's a whole girl. Anyway, you know, so Stephan leaves because I'm saying he don't want that beef, he don't want that smoke with Luke. We see that Stephan's antics did not scare Luke away. We see him and Kayla hanging out. You know what I'm saying? And now they like officially a couple. They posting pictures of each other or whatever. You know, she showed a picture that she had of Luke like sleep and was holding the baby. I say, oh, bitch, nah. You know, look, I'm a firm believer in women have to move on and so does men. But I'm also a firm believer in if you with a whole new man that is only a day or two, a week or two, a month or two in, don't be having pictures of your kid with that man. Don't do that just yet. Like, give it some time before you got pictures of that man all snuggly cuggly with that man's son. But I'm just saying, we don't know him. We don't know him. I don't know, girl. I don't know. So Stephan sees the posts of Luke and his son that Kayla then posted all on her social media. Now I don't know if it was one picture or two. It was enough pictures to piss Stephan off. So he now has Kayla blocked on all shape, waves, and forms. So you know, Kayla and Luke hanging out or whatever, and you know she's asking him if Stephan has contacted him since that last time. He said I ain't heard from him or whatever. He left me alone and contacted me. So you know what I'm saying, she's like, well, he contacted me. He was upset. Okay, he was saying how I guess you the father now, and you know what I'm saying, and he blocked me. I said it's 'cause Stephan pussy. Let's just say that he's a punk. You know, she's like, I feel bad because you know what I'm saying, I just don't want my son to not have his father. So I'm kind of like, you know, I don't know what to do, whatever. But you know what I'm saying, I can't. I'm not gonna stop my life because he's upset. You're smart, you know. Luke just say like, look, when I started talking to you, before I started talking to you, I knew you had a son. Like, I knew it was baggage there. I knew you had a kid, you know what I'm saying? And I'm good with that, you know what I'm saying? He like, my sister got kids. I've changed diapers before. I've babysat before. I'm good with kids. And I was like, okay, Luke. I mean, Luke talk a good game. He do. But I do know he liked her before. Let's say that. So I'm not going to say he's an opportunist. I'm not going to say he might not be serious. What I will say is I'm pretty sure he saw season 1. He saw them episodes. He was on the episode or 2 on there before. So he know what's up. And he's still around. So, I was like, that was cute. It was basically letting her know, if he won't step up, I'm here. And I'm okay being here. And I want you to know I'm okay being here. And I was like, sometimes as a single person with kids, that other person who don't have kids do have to let that person who do have kids know, I'm good with helping you with your children if need be. Okay. I've had to do that with guys I've talked to who have kids. I've had to say, look, I'm okay with you having children. They have a mama. But I'm not gonna shy away from you because you have kids. I'm good with kids. Kids love me. Whatever. So I completely get that. We then see Stephan talking to his friend. He like, yeah, man, Kayla got a new man or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? She got this whole mini family that she always wanted, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of pissed me off. I'm looking like, you sound so dumb. You know what I'm saying? Different, like, what's wrong with it? What happened? Like, she posting pictures of her, posting pictures of my son, you know what I'm saying? And the dude together, whatever, all hugged up, you know what I'm saying? So I blocked her. I blocked her on everything because I need some space. I'm like, what if someone with your son? How's she gonna tell you? You got it blocked. You just so stupid. You know what I'm saying? And he decided how he's upset because the picture of his son and Luke. And I get that. I do. Because, no man wanted to see that in the beginning of some kind of new relationship. Like, what I'm saying? I can't stop her from living her life. I can't not expect her to date. She gonna have to do that. But I don't want her to include my son and put my son in the middle of it. I think he feel like Kayla is purposely taking pictures of their son with Luke to piss Stephan off. I don't think she doing that purposely, but I also think she is full-fledged and aware of the fact that he gonna see them photos. And I do believe that she fully don't care. But she know he gonna see him, and she know he gonna be pissed. I don't think she's using it to. I don't think she's using that in any aspect. But she's also aware of what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? It's a thin ass line in between there, whatever. So he like, you can't try to replace me as a father. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to replace me as a father. A person can't replace a person who's doing their job. Like, if you was actively there, you couldn't be. The only time someone is replaced when they're not there. You're not there. And you're not there for your own reasons because you keep doing bullshit. And you can't be trusted just yet. But, I mean, that's how the episode went off, honey. And then we have a whole other one to go. So, I didn't mean for this to be that long. Anyway, I'm Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Peace.
Like love, 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 and music.